if you enjoy these videos, give it a thumbs up. We do have a bit of a shadow ban going on, so if you want these videos, get out there, give it a comment, give it a like. We're going to talk today, Attia. Attia. You know, this look at his face. He looks super happy. This guy's always. I mean, you know, one day I wish I had Attia's energy. The guy speaks with passion. He just knows. He just looks so vibrant and friendly. You know what I mean? Like these keto people, they don't look like serial killers or violent people. They look so friendly and so happy, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you cut sugar out of your diet, like life's meant to be bitter and sour and salty. Life's not meant to be sweet. Anyway, so these guys here, we're going to get into it. They're discussing Dr. Richard Johnson. Dr. Dickie Johnson. And this is a picture of Ricky Johnson. The guy is in incredible shape. I mean, you know, as an athlete myself, if he turned up on the start line of the local 5K or a bike race, I'd be like, whoa, we got some competition here now. This guy is lean, mean, running, lifting machine. Anything he says about nutrition, I'm going to be like, yes, sir. How high, sir? Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir. And you compare him to the high carbohydrate doctors out there. And then, not to be rude, but these high carbohydrate doctors, you look at them, they're like, you know, 300, 400 pounds. Carbs make you fat. The longest living cultures on the planet, the people who live to 170, 180, they're eating bacon and lard, man, 3 times, 4 times a day. They aren't doing that. Carbs, your body doesn't need carbs. The brain doesn't run on sugar. The brain runs on lard, bacon rashes, fats, man. It's fat. The more fat you eat, the bigger your brain goes. You might need a bigger skull. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get into it. Let's listen to what they're going to say.
Requiring nutrients such as fructose.
And I love Peter Attia. He's such a verbalosis person. He just gets that jargon going, so people just don't even know what's going on. If you can't dazzle someone with the truth, baffle them with bullshit. Peter is the master at just his jargony words. And look at that face. You know, he's just happy to be here today. He's just inspired to do this podcast.
Rick Johnson and Lou Cantley have both spoken about this. What, if anything, did you uncover about the potential role of fructose in cancer?
Fructose definitely causes cancer. Look at all the fruit here. I mean, just dropping dead, man. Especially colon cancer, I'm sure. Fruit, man, nothing worse than fruit. The body's immune system doesn't run on sugar. It doesn't. The body has no need for sugar. The body, look it up. Glucose-induced phagocytosis is a myth. The body doesn't actually need sugar. The body needs bacon and lots of it. Fat isn't called fat because it makes you fat. Fat's called fat because it makes you lean. They just ran out of words in the dictionary at the time for F and L, so they just like, let's call it fat. But actually, they meant to write lean, but they ran out of ink and N's. They ran out of N's and L's and E's. So it's fats equals lean.
Yeah.
This guy here. He looks, you know, so happy. He's obviously got a high red blood sugar. He's not looking white or ghostly. He doesn't look like he lives on cigarettes and caffeine. This guy looks healthy. He looks healthy. Let's listen to what he's going to say.
One of the more surprising parts of the story for me.
I mean, he's got clear under his eyes. He's got no darkness. He's looking radiantly healthy, vibrant healthy. If I was feeling down and depressed in life, I would want this guy as my mentor to get me out of a rut. To say, come on, man, let's do this. Let's stay hard. Let's do this. Let's get rid of the sugar. I would want him and Sarah Wilson, the lady who jumped out of the car. I would want those two on my team to help me lift my spirits in life. Because these two people, Sarah Wilson, minus the facelift, and this guy here, I'm not sure what his name is, but I'm going to call him Happy Sammy or Happy Harry, because he looks like a Happy Harry to me.
And humbling in a way as well. A reminder to me. I was writing about Warburg, who always believed too strongly in
Otto Warburg,
his own ideas, and couldn't, accept that they may be wrong. And it's
a real Otto Warburg was wrong. Otto Warburg was wrong, and we've got Happy Harry over here going to just debunk Otto Warburg. If you don't know who Otto Warburg is, have a bit of a reading. And also Dr. Max Gerson. He put his patients on a primarily sugar diet. Look up Dr. Max Gerson. Calories coming from probably 99% sugar. Beets, fruits, sugar, fructose, glucose, sucrose. But these guys say otherwise. But I'm going to go with these guys because the coffee and cigarette look, that's definitely the go.
Anytime you're writing a book that has any kind of argument in it, you sort of fall into that trap and have to remember that, science changes and not everything's proven. So
that's exact. Science changes all the time. Science changes all the time. Especially it depends who funds it, all right? Science isn't biased. You can't look at the stats right now, what's going on in the world right now. All the stuff that's going on, the Uncle Chen's Woofler. It's real science. The stats are legit. You know what I mean? Sugar's bad, man. Stay away from sugar, people. Roll up, get your jab, stay at home, mask up, stay away from sugar. Eat more meats. Meat. Come on. Get the meat into you, mate. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, mate. The meat, the bacon, the lard. You need more meat. All right?
I had decided, early in my writing process that I thought sugar, sucrose, was a big part of this story.
So this guy's as full-on sugar-phobic. He's fighting the good war against sugar. Sugar's bad. And look at this guy, Every single... You ever notice the people who are against sugar, who fear sugar? They all look super happy. Their eyes are just beaming like mine. Actually, my eyes don't look that clear, do they? They look like big dark bags under my eyes. I look all look all wrong because I ate too much sugar. I'm trying to quit though. I just don't know how, One day I'll replace sugar with bacon, but right now I've got a bit of a sugar addiction, But anyway.
But my assumption was that it was all by way of driving, liver fat and insulin.
And these guys speak so clearly. They're just like boom, 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 point by point by point. And the cigarettes and caffeine, they wouldn't do that. But they're so energetic when they speak, and they make so much sense. I'll cut the video there. Just you go back and listen to this video. You play it on your own and see how much sense these guys make. And at the end of the video, are you clear what point they're trying to make? Or you're like, what do they even actually say? All right. Go listen to this video. Read through the comments. This is on Peter Attia's YouTube channel. Go check it out. If you want to get educated with the latest cutting-edge nutrition and science advice, go subscribe to Peter Attia, and you too can be a happy Harry, looking perfectly healthy and radiant. And when you get rid of sugar, your life gets sweeter. All right? Sugar makes your life bitter, man. It's not the fat. The fat doesn't cause insulin resistance, man. It doesn't. That's a myth. It's a myth that dietary fat blocks the insulin receptor site and causes sugar to go up and insulin to go up. That's a total myth, man. That's a total myth. It's also a myth that keto people never pass an oral glucose tolerance test. That's a total myth, man. Fat makes you lean. Sugar's stored as fat. So if you're sedentary and you're eating sugar, you're going to get fatter. So if sedentary, you're sitting on your ass, eat more fat. You need more meat. Meat makes you lean. That's why when we see a skinny person, we don't say, eat a steak, mate. We say, eat some sugar, mate. You go to the construction site and you got the new apprenticeship kid there and he's like, 100 pounds soaking wet, and the big burly guys, they're saying, what do they say to little Paulie? Mate, you need to gain some weight. Eat some meat. Eat a steak. They don't say that. Eating meat, eat some steak. Makes you skinny. They say, little Paulie, mate, you need to gain some weight. Eat some sugar. They go, mate, come on, we'll take you to the pub and we'll shout you a steak. They don't say that. They say, we'll take you to the pub and we'll give you some lemonade. We'll give you some Sprite. We'll give you some sugar. Don't eat the steak because steak causes weight loss. The fat you eat is a muscle you wear. The sugar you eat is a fat you wear. That's just how it is. Sugar causes diabetes. Sugar blocks insulin receptor site. Sugar causes cancer, man. The cancer cells are the only cell in the body that runs on sugar. Immune system, brain, gonads, everything, liver, heart, none of those run on sugar. Only cancer cells run on sugar. So if you eat sugar, you get cancer and you die. If you eat fat, you get robustly healthy and you look like these guys. Super clear, transparent speakers, man, without necessarily any stiff. No one in keto world does caffeine or Modaf. None of them, man. They're all full natty bra. You know what I mean? That's the power of bacon. The meat heals, man. The more meat you eat, the better life you have. All right? Cut down the Amazon. Grow more cows. Grass-fed for the win. We don't need trees. Trees are full of birds and they wake me up in the morning. Get rid of the trees. Get rid of the birds. I want more cows. All right? Homer Simpson was right. All right? Homer Simpson, man. Everyone loves Homer because he ate bacon.
Wash your hands, Shakespeare!
So, here for a snack before they roll you back into the ocean?
Yeah, I'll have the smiley face breakfast special. But could you add a bacon nose, plus bacon hair, bacon mustache, 5 o'clock shadow made of bacon bits, and a bacon body.
How about if I just shoved a pig down your throat? I'm kidding.
Fine, but the bacon